an order of magnitude worse.
Valorant. We are fighters.
Yep, his router just died when it's him and one surviving teammate against 4 enemies. One desperate router reset later, by some miracle, he's not dead. Probably because when he lost control of his ship and the game crashed, he was heading straight for that island rather than around the corner into the torpedoes launched by that very suspicious looking smokescreen over there. They're still ahead on points. The friendly Akazuki is playing cat and mouse with an Amagi down to the south, which leaves an Akazuki, an Odin and a Tone still unaccounted for, although judging by the rapidly dispersed smokescreen over there, the Akazuki probably isn't going to be too far, and unfortunately it's the Tone's aircraft that are going to be the big problem.
Open up the sky!
Because even if they don't hit the torpedoes, they still spot you for everybody else, like our little friend in the Akazuki over there. Now, the Tone's aircraft as a hybrid cruiser slash carrier have attracted some criticism for being ridiculously fragile, and they are.
Flawless.
They're very easy to shoot down, unless you're in a lightning.
We crush them.
Despite the fact that these 120mm guns are dual purpose and also count as part of your anti-aircraft battery, they are terrible. And he's struggling to even deal with something as notoriously fragile as a Tone's torpedo bomber squadron. Now, RPF is telling them there's somebody on the other side of that island. Now that was the Tone's last drop, so he's not going to be air spotted for much longer. The problem here is that he's been forced to sail a predictable course in order to thread the needle between those torpedoes, which means the Akazuki and the Tone are able to land some remarkably accurate blind fire on him. And then he gets hydroed. Just when he thought he was about to catch a break, he's respotted, he's being focused down again. Oh, and his engine's been knocked out. Fortunately, he does have the last stand skill. If he can just get behind that island. He's about to go out of line of fire, so there's no harm in getting some sneaky shots off against the Tone on the way. And he's undetected. Well, that was 5 minutes left. Still 150 points ahead, but that can change very quickly. Alpha's being flipped, they only hold Bravo, they're not going to be on that for too much longer. And of course, he has to re-spot the Tone for the Akazuki. His engine's back up, and there's the enemy Akazuki. He has to kill him, he's about to get detected anyway. He does outspot the Akazuki. And he's got him, that was totally worth the risk. He's managed to keep the Odin on the far side of the island, so he's only really had to fight one ship at a time, and that of course is absolutely the way to do it. He'll attempt to ripple fire those torpedoes and maybe get the Odin while his hydroacoustic surge is on cooldown. But right now he's not looking at any ships. I mean, he's looking at where the Odin is and he's making sure that the Odin is not going to detect him again. But he's looking at the points, because they're at 922 points. The kill on the Akazuki certainly helped and it's bought them some time. But they don't have any cap circles. The enemy have Alpha and Charlie, and they're in the process of flipping Bravo, so there are no more points coming in unless they can kill things. And that is by no means guaranteed when you're on as little health as this. So the important thing to do now is to get some more points coming in, and that's why he's heading for cap circle Charlie. That means that the Akazuki is on his own at the moment.
Spike down mid. One
But he needs to
enemy
be careful
remaining.
because the Odin's Hydro is going to come off cooldown soon. Also, the Akazuki is caught between the Odin and the Amagi. So the Akazuki is heading east away from the Amagi. But take a look at the minimap. He's having to divert to the south in order to stay out of Hydro range of the
Defenders
Odin.
win.
And if he gets spotted now, the Amagi's going to have shots out. Odell again, using the island there to get some sneaky shots off against the Odin without giving his position away. The Odin's launched his spotter plane. He's managed to get some capture resets off, but you do have to count on the Odin being able to take that cap circle. The Akazuki's resetting them as well.